I want to talk about the opportunities that you have in front of you. And it's often really amazing when you see these opportunities happen. And yet, when you are forecasting the future and you're thinking about the future, you often can't see those particular opportunities. You simply just have to make sure that you're open when things happen. So if you don't know me, I am Professor Dave Maslach. I'm an Associate Professor of Innovation Strategy and Entrepreneurship. And I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. There's so many people that help me out that I want to pay the favor forward to help you out as much as I possibly can. So it's early in the morning right now. I'm walking the dog, so I gotta be quiet. I don't want to wake up the neighbors. So I just want to let you know that the amount of opportunities that you have at your fingertips is generally pretty incredible, but you have to keep working at it. This is the thing that's really difficult. We sort of view the future in a very linear fashion. That it's going to be from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. But it really doesn't work like that. That there is a lot of things that happen that you can't forecast, and they're not clear from the get-go. And the reason is that most of the things that operate in our life, most of the processes that operate in our life, follow accumulation dynamics or compound interest, where as you do more of something, right, you actually do something, you get to reinvest it. And so what does that actually mean? If you reinvest something over and over and over again, and you compound that over again, you get exponential growth. And you can't forecast what it actually looks like and what's actually going to happen over the next 20 to 30 years. It's unbelievable the amount of compound growth you get if you sort of focus on something for a long time. And the thing is when you don't do it in the short term, or if you can forecast pretty well in a year, but because of these accumulating dynamics, you can't really do a good job in the future. It's just hard to see what's going to sort of stumble upon your way and become the new thing, right? Like if I would have thought in 1990 or the year 2000, look forward and said I would have, a podcast and be chatting to you and all of these kind of things, and you probably found me in other different parts of social, I would be like, nah, that's never going to happen. But, as you could see, it does happen. And so what is this going to lead to for me doing this right now and talking to you? I don't know. That's the thing. It might be in another 20 years, there might be some other thing that's really wild, and this might lead into opportunities. And so these opportunities kind of pop out that you would never expect. And generally, in my experience, I never do expect them. It's because, my first job that I got out of university, and I worked in the Ministry of Health in Ontario, which is a really big health agency. It's like the largest one in North America. When I got that job, somebody reached out to me out of the blue. I didn't even know. And they were like, hey, we're looking for somebody to work here. Would you take on this opportunity? And I was like, okay. But I had no idea. And the reason why that actually happened is I just bumped into them. They thought that I was a nice person, and they reached out to me after. So that was really weird that this stuff happens, right? And that's kind of a pretty normal thing. How opportunities actually happen is that somebody reaches out to you and says something, and you forget, like, how all of this stuff happens. You don't know what those opportunities are, but they just appear, and they appear seemingly at random. So I just want to point that out, is you don't know what these opportunities, what they will look like, what will happen, but you simply have to keep doing good things over and over and over again, because you can't forecast those particular things from happening. Just remember to be a good person and keep working hard at something, because that's really how these opportunities form. And just have that unbelievable desire to help people and to do a really good job. That's really what comes down to it. Opportunities are really strange that way, because you can't see any of that happening, right? So maybe with me talking to you right now, in 20 years, somebody that's listened to this, they're 20 years older, they're the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and they remember this podcast that they listened to, and then they reach out to me. It's like, you would never be able to forecast that in any sort of way, but you have to take advantage of those things and see where it will take you. So I just want to, I want you to remember, if you feel like you're down and out at this point, just keep going at it and keep trying every day, because those opportunities do happen slowly but surely, and keep pushing towards doing good things, and getting your name out there, being a good person, all of those kind of things. They really do come together, and you do identify random opportunities that come your way because of those particular actions. So I just want to say, keep going, keep optimistic, and good things will come. All right, take care, and have a wonderful day.